What's up everybody, this is Benji from Stock Hours and I'm back with another video today doing another live trade recap here on Tesla. None other than Tesla. Funny thing is, this is actually my second time recording this video. First time I forgot to put my mic on the recording, so I was just talking and not recording it. So to start, you can see we have this level here. This is my level at 780. 782 actually. So you can see we had this consolidation, we pushed up, we wicked 1, 2, 3, almost 4 times off this area here, and then we bounced and pushed all the way up to 790 here, had this consolidation pattern, and that's basically just when we form, flat price action, we formed a box. This can break out to either side. Unfortunately, this broke out to the downside here, and then I also had this downtrend here as well. You can see we fell, and we bounced off 782 here on this candle, came up, tested the downtrend again twice here, pushed back down. This was pre-market, and you can see in pre-market here we actually broke 780 and fell to a low of 777 and some change. So this is one of those times as a trader, the night before you plan your trade, and then you have everything going good, then it breaks it right before market open. You kind of have to adjust your plan and adjust what you're going to do. So we made a low of 777, and then I'll pull up the recording here and you'll actually be able to see we pushed pretty aggressively off the open, and then we came back very quickly without NQ, and the second NQ showed selling pressure. That's when Tesla started showing, or that's when Tesla got some real momentum to the downside. So a little explanation of everything that you see here. We have a chart here. This is Tesla. This is what we're going to be watching. This is that 777 low that we made here. But I'm going to be watching 778, and you'll see why in a sec. This is times and sales. You'll be able to see the real-time selling orders coming in and seeing the pressure coming in real time. We have level 2 over here. I want you guys to watch for 778 and 777 on level 2 and watch how aggressive the ask starts meeting the bid. All this other stuff, this is the order entry window. You'll be able to see the profit under realized P&L. And then this is the contract level 2, and then the contract times and sales. Up here we have the NASDAQ. Tesla will follow the NASDAQ or show a divergence to the NASDAQ a lot of the time because it's a tech stock. So you'll be able to watch NASDAQ in correlation with Tesla in real time right here in the recording, and you'll be able to really get a visual of market sentiment. So off the bat, I didn't want to take this trade off the open since we already broke 780, to be honest, and you can see NQ is having this little green wicky candle. We kind of get this fake out, we flip red, and then we push back up and the buyers step in, and then Tesla really didn't do anything but make a low at 778. So that's why I was saying I'm watching 778 earlier, and thank goodness I didn't get in. You see we have this crazy push all the way up to 787. And you can see, look at NQ as well here. So thank goodness I didn't get in early there. That's exactly why you don't want to get in early, and that's exactly why you need the market on your side when you're getting in. So you can see this candle starts to get a little wicky here, and the selling pressure starts coming in. And what you want to watch for is the second we get a red candle on NQ. Alright, look at this next candle here. Watch for 778 in level 2. 7810, 778, I'm in with 4 contracts. We fall through 777, boom, all the way down, making a low at 773. I looked to scale out here at 773, so I changed my contracts to 3 here, and I take 3 and take the majority of my profit off the table right here when we're down here at the low of 773. I should have waited for that to break to get out of those 3 contracts, but I wanted to take some risk off the table to be able to hold for a bigger move here. You can see I made about 580 here, so I made a good chunk of change. I have a good price on my contracts. My stop loss is break even or losing $100. Not really looking to hold this once I'm red on it at all. So I secured my profit, and I'm walking away with a minimum of $500 here. So you can see we push up a little bit, the candle pops up, and then we get this red candle on NQ. This is what we were looking for. Look at the selling pressure right back under 775. And then we crack right through 773. You know, honestly, I should have just stayed in and added right there. That would have been fire. But that, you know, if I was more patient and waited for 773 to break, that would have been the perfect time to sell that batch of contracts. Or even I should have only sold like 1 or 2 that first time and then sold another 1 or 2 here, then held this last one here through the 770 break. So you can see we get through 771, 770.45. We're getting the selling pressure here on NQ, stuff starting to get aggressive. 770 on the bid. 770 broke on the bid right here, and I try to sell, end up pulling my sell order like a softie and placing another one and getting out for $819. But really, you know, this is where I messed up, you know, and when I go back and watch this trade over and over, you know, this is when I realized I still rushed out of this trade, and that's something I've been working on as a trader, to be able to hold longer. And like, you know, when everything's going in my favor, you know, there's not really a reason to get out here. NQ's dropping, we're about to make a low on NQ. Tesla is getting the selling pressure, you know. This is a perfect A+ setup. This is what you want to look for. This is the perfect correlation with NQ and Tesla. So look, you know, we get a little pop here on NQ and Tesla here. Now look at NQ, we get a nice red flip. Look at Tesla, right back through 770. You know, my original sell order would have got filled. I would have made another $90. But look, you know, we start to get this selling pressure here on NQ. Things start to get a little dicey. Tesla falls all the way to 768. You know, I really could have been more patient here, you know, and really waited. Look at this selling pressure on NQ. Look at Tesla. Through 767 here. These contracts are at 2320. 2350. We're about to crack through 776. NQ's just getting started. You know, I realistically could have held through 765. Boom, these contracts hit a high of $24. And we're still going here, all the way down to 763. I would have definitely sold on 765, but goodness, these contracts are hitting 25 here. NQ made the low, Tesla made the low. That's the best kind of setup and the best thing you can look for on these kind of plays, especially to the downside when it correlates with NQ. And that's a huge reason, that first candle, why you want to wait for that confirmation for NQ. Look how we got that red candle, and the second we got it, Tesla just cracked. So let's go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. Let me go back. Alright, so look here. Look at this candle here. Watch NQ. Just getting that little bit of pop. Tesla's showing this super clear weakness here. Look at this. We break 773. Start falling aggressive down to 761. Still got out early. You know, look at NQ about to flip red here. All the way down to 761. That's a crazy trade. You know, these contracts are at 25.15. I could have secured another, you know, $800, tripled my profits there. But it's all good. You know, I stuck to my plan. That's all that matters. It's awesome to be able to go back, watch the live recording, and see, you know, everything I did wrong and what I could have did better. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.